Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today? You know the deal. We got to get it shared out. If I can get the old phone to load. Go to here, share, create post, live, share, Twitter, Twitter, tweet. Tweet was sent. All right, let's get back to here. Go to here, go to here, go to here, and live chat. Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today? We are coming to you live from South Kakalaki, the great state of South Kakalaki. Of course, I don't know how many people call it the great state of South Kakalaki, but that's what we call it. What's up, KK? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope it's warmed up your way. Hope you're having a heat wave after all that cold air you've had. Hopefully. I haven't watched the news that much today, but I think this bad weather's pretty much over with, I think. Western North Carolina up in the mountains never did get no snow and never did get no sleet or freezing rain. Doing great. Got up to 26 today. Well, there you go. That's warmer anyway. It's heading in the right direction. Now it's 14. Low of 14. Wow. Low of 14. Good Lord, have mercy. I don't know how you stand it. Don't know how you stand it. We're next week, I think starting Monday, we're supposed to be 60. And by I think it's Thursday, we're going to be 69. Hey, Maria Cervantes, I'm watching an ad. Awesome. Yeah, I think Thursday of next week, we're supposed to be up to 69. So next week, we're going to be in the low to upper 60s all week. And I don't think there's any rain called for right now. As of right now. Now that's subject to change, especially here in South Carolina. Our weather changes every 5 minutes, so you gotta be careful with it. Hey Aurora, how you doing today? I saw Aurora over on the Vermont Paint today. Yeah, I go over on his live streams and I lurk in the background watching the chat for him. And then sometimes I'll say something in the chat, but a lot of times I don't. Hey Maria, how you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Aurora says, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay next week, Aurora. We're supposed to get up to 69 degrees. Can you believe it? Next week. It's going to be warm next week. There's Vermont Paint. What's up, you old fart? Did you guys know that Vermont Paint played football? Yep. Fred Flintstone was a quarterback. Barney Rubble was a running back. I'm not sure what Vermont was, but he was on the same team with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Hey, Big Rig Jiggin, how you doing today, my friend? Glad to have you stopping in and visiting with us. Maria Cervantes says, I'm doing great. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, they were playing football back when the football was a rock. What's up, Trent P? How you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, back in Vermont's day, I'd hated to been the field goal kicker trying to kick that rock football. Hey, Greg Manley, what's up, buddy? How's everything down in Australia today? But yeah, we're supposed to be Monday 60. Then every day it's supposed to get warmer, and then Thursday, right now, we're supposed to be 69 degrees next Thursday. I'm relaxed, Maria says. I hear you, relaxed. Doing good. Waiting to get loaded up. I got you, Big Rig. I got you, Big Rig. It was an unpeeled coconut. Geez, not using a rock. I hear you, dude. Well, to be honest with you, I'd hate to be the field goal kicker kicking an unpeeled coconut, too. Trent P., I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's not black for everybody. Now it's good. I got you. But yeah, you have to get Muscle Man to come over there and use his teeth to peel that coconut for you, Vermont. Yeah, get old Muscle Man to come over there and peel that coconut for you. Yeah, I can't imagine kicking a coconut. Ooh, ooh. Of course, back then Vermont had hobbit feet, so I imagine it didn't hurt too bad back then. Dude, I'm glad you went back and fixed that painting today. That's the one I was telling you. I thought I was drunk because the skyline went like that with the ocean. The ocean and the skyline was doing that number yesterday. I was glad you fixed that today. That's the one I thought I was drunk. I was sitting there watching your live stream like that on that sunset over the ocean. So I was glad to see you fix that one today. Yeah, it was off, dude. I was sitting there like that yesterday. I thought it was just an optical illusion for me. But anyway, got that taken care of today. He was painting away today. Painting and painting and painting. He's a painter. Lord of the Rings, Hobbit Town, beautiful place. Yep, I hear you, KK. They filmed all that in New Zealand. Of course, all that was made up, but they filmed Lord of the Rings and all that in New Zealand. I love optical illusions. They are so much fun to look at. They are, Maria. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you when you pulled the tape off and it tore the paper. I was watching. I was watching. That's like me, Maria. I'm an optical illusion. One minute I'm here, the next minute I'm not. I'm an optical illusion. As long as I don't start glowing in the dark, I'm good to go. Lord, we lost 4 people. 4 people left all at once. Dang. I must have got mad. I didn't see the toy submarine, Vermont. I did not see that part, dude. The doctor's office called me, so I did not see that. I left the live stream when you were fixing uh where the paper tore. I left right after that, dude. During the cold weather on Wednesday, I made some hot chocolate, and let's just say it was amazing. Well, dang, Maria, you didn't share with the hillbilly. You didn't share the hot chocolate with the hillbilly, Maria. I would have liked to have had a cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows. Jeez Louise. It's in your Instagram. Dude, you know I don't ever check that Instagram thing. unless somebody tells me they sent something. Oh, good Lord. Every time I turn this Instagram on, that darn Eric Garcia's got half naked women on there. Every single time. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, let's see if I can get it now. There's the darn, see that submarine in the water, y'all? See that submarine in the water that Vermont Paint photed? These are boats forever. What's up, Andrew? I'd go with Swiss Miss. I hear you, Andrew. Me too. You know I would definitely share. I hear you, Maria. I know you would. I know you would, Maria. I was just giving you a hard time. I know you would have shared. Yep, Vermont did a good job. Yep, he did a good job. Painting the darn submarine in there. Holy cow. Holy cow. Hey, Jackie Lopes. How in the world you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you in forever. How you been doing, Jackie? I hope you're staying safe, and I hope you're doing well, my friend. I truly do. I hope you're safe, and I hope you're doing well. The hillbilly needs some chili. I hear you, Andrew. Yes, I remember you, Miss Jackie Lopes. I wouldn't forget you. I know you're from Brazil. I, I joined your channel from Familia Abilia USA. I used to go to your live streams when I got notifications, Miss Jackie Lopes, but I don't get notifications from you no more. I'm not sure where they filmed Game of Thrones, KK. I don't remember. I don't know where they filmed that at, KK. But all Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand. The mountain scenes and all that were from New Zealand. Yes, Miss Jackie Lopes, I remember you. How could I forget? How could I forget? Okay, Maria, thank you for coming by. Go have you a cup of hot chocolate, Maria. Grab you a cup of hot chocolate, Maria. Well, we're glad to have you here, Jackie. Like I say, I haven't seen you on YouTube. I get no notifications anymore. I know a lot of people are not on YouTube anymore, so I very seldom get notifications from a lot of you guys. There's a prequel to the Game of Thrones on HBO coming. Oh, really? I'll have to check that out, Andrew. Yeah, I did not like the way that the writers ended Game of Thrones. What's up, Chrysler Imperial? How you doing today? What's up with you, Chrysler Imperial? Hey, Amazing Maisie, how you doing? How's everything up on the coast of Maine? Appreciate that like and share, Arlene Berdita. Ah, I got you, Jackie. I got you. Chrysler Imperial, I'm doing good, just hanging out. I hear you, brother. I hear you, Chrysler Imperial. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, my friend. I truly do. Glad to see you coming back and visiting with us, buddy. I mean that. Glad to have you back here visiting with us, Chrysler. You see any more snow coming? I don't know, Andrew. I really don't know, Andrew. We're supposed to be up to 69 degrees next week, brother. Things are good here. It's snowing. Will you keep that snow up your way, Amazing Maisie? Well, thank you, Miss Jackie Lopes. I appreciate you stopping in and visiting with us. Traces of Tawana's life. How you doing today? Glad to have you here. Andrew says, same here. Yes, I think here we're going to be 60 on Monday, and then it gradually works way up. And Thursday, we're supposed to be 69 degrees on Thursday. Well, thank you, Jackie. But yeah, we're going to warm up next week. Be able to bust out some shorts and some t-shirts next week. It'll be going to be like summertime. Going to be like summertime. She's doing great. She's doing great after her second vaccination. No problems at all. None. No soreness, no headache, no fever, no nothing. She's doing great. And she had both of them. Amazing Maisie said, send that 60s up here. I hear you, Amazing Maisie. Vermont Paint said, so it will be as warm as you are old. Dude, that coming from a 2,055-year-old, you got a lot of room to talk, brother. Vermont was out back playing football with Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble back when he was in high school. Yeah, she had no problems. No problems whatsoever. And she had the Pfizer, and she had no issues. Nope, not me, Vermont. I heard you say in your live stream today you were talking about how old you were. You were talking in your live stream about how old you were today, Vermont. I heard it in your live stream. But yeah, she's had both of them now. So she's done with the vaccinations. She is good to go. Yep, she's all done. So that's something taken care of. Now, Tuesday, I have to take her to get an injection. Every 6 months, I have to take her to the infusion center, and she gets a shot, and supposed to help harden her bones. Only issue I've heard is sore arm, aches, possibly fever. That's it. Andrew, all Mom's sisters up in North Carolina got the one that starts with the M. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it starts with an M. They all had headaches, fever, and tiredness the next day. Thank you so much, Jackie Lopez. Thank you, my friend. I truly do appreciate that. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I truly do. Thank you so much. If somebody could drop Jackie's link for me, that would be absolutely awesome, guys. I would appreciate it. But yeah, they the ones up there got the one with the M. They had a headache, chills, and very tired the next day on both of the ones that starts with an M. That's all I'm reporting is what happened to my family, YouTube. But Mom is the only one in her family that got the Pfizer. And she had absolutely no problems. Zero. And she'll be 82 on March the 17th. So everything was good. Some say how old you or has an impact on how hard you're hit with the second. Yeah, I don't know, Andrew. Mom will be 82 on March the 17th. 82. And like I say, all her sisters in North Carolina got the one that starts with the M. Mom got the Pfizer, and she had zero issues. No issues at all. Yep, she was born on St. Patrick's Day. Yep, she's a St. Patrick's Day baby. Yep, a St. Patrick's Day baby. But yeah, guys, I went to the grocery store today. Yeah, that's the inside dog barking. He barks at everything. Vermont, when mom gets up and moves, he gets up and barks. There's been people pulling up here in the yard. We had I got to talk about it nicely, but we had an issue today. Somebody down the road has built a house back in behind another house, and the guy come pulling up here sideways in my yard when I was outside earlier and asking me if I'd seen anybody running through the woods. And I said, no, I haven't seen nobody. And he said that when he got home to check his house, this is the second time they'd broken into his house. And when he pulled up in the yard, the people ran out the back door. And he pulled something out, and in his words, he flung something through the woods at him, if you guys get my meaning. And so he was riding up and down the dirt road watching, trying to see if he could catch them coming through the woods and crossing up here on the dirt road. So that was an issue here at the house today. So the outside dogs has been tore up all day. The inside dogs have been tore up all day. It's just been a mess. So, but yeah, I went to the grocery store. Get back to what I was talking about. I went to the grocery store today trying to buy some healthy. Yeah, exactly, Vermont. Exactly. Yeah, he's new out here, and his house been broken into twice and through the woods. Yeah, that's all I need to hear. Like I ain't got enough to worry about. Andrew, I don't need a security cam with between the dogs in the house inside and the wild dogs out back. I know everything that goes on around this house. They let me know way ahead of time. But anyway, guys, for everybody don't know, I got diagnosed with high blood pressure, got put on blood pressure medicine. Doctor told me to quit eating sodium. So I went down to the little IGA grocery store this morning. I said, okay, today's the day. The hillbilly's going to start trying to find some healthy stuff to eat. So she told me to eat a bunch of fruit. So I went over to the produce section. Mama just cracked the door, and outside puppies will eat them. That's exactly right. So she told me to eat fruit, but she said don't eat oranges and don't eat bananas. Don't eat oranges, don't eat bananas because of the potassium. Yep, that's right, Chrysler. I got the four-legged security cameras. So she told me don't eat bananas and don't eat oranges because they cause too much potassium. So I went to the produce section, was going through the produce section, and they had some sliced watermelon in the cooler. So I went over and looked in the cooler, and a piece of watermelon about this big and was like that thick and was about that tall, $2.99 for a piece of watermelon. So needless to say, no watermelon came home with a hillbilly. None. Zero watermelon came home with me. So what I did is I went over to the canned fruit aisle, the canned fruits. So I loaded up on the light. They got the light, the no sugar, and the regular. I got the light. Got me some peaches, got me several cans of peaches, several cans of pears, several cans of fruit cocktail. Fruit cocktail. So I searched the store over for low sodium stuff. I went to the canned meats. I was going to get me some of that white chicken breast in the can that comes in the can. Went down there and looked, and the whole aisle was empty. None. No canned chicken whatsoever. So I said, dang it. So I went over to the sandwich aisle and I looked and looked and looked and looked at all the packs, and it's all got sodium. It's all got sodium. So I said, the heck with it. Well, there where they got all the sandwich meat and stuff, have you tried dehydrated fruit? Some are actually very good. Dude, I've tried them. I don't like them. Yeah, I love watermelon, Jackie Lopes. I love it. It's my favorite fruit in the whole world. But it's so expensive here this time of year. So expensive here. So I went down the meat aisle. She told me, don't eat lunch meat and don't eat hot dogs or none of that. Well, right there was, they had potato salad. And I couldn't walk past it, y'all. It had to come home with me. They make really good potato salad. The IGA does. It's really good. I could not refuse. And I looked at it, and it's got sodium in it, but it went in the buggy, and it came home with me. Yeah, Jackie, here it's not too bad in the summertime, but in the wintertime, it's very expensive here. So the potato salad went in the buggy with me. So I got all the cans of fruit. I got the potato salad in the buggy. Went over to the milk aisle, and I couldn't resist. A gallon of chocolate milk came home with me. So I got me a gallon of chocolate milk. I had to buy Mom her cakes and stuff. So I got home, and right before Vermont's live stream, I was feeling a little hungry. Processed frozen dinners are loaded. Yep, they are amazing, loaded with it. So it's like Mountain Dew for me. See, you're a tater salad addict. Exactly. Cross Black, how you doing today? So yeah, I couldn't pass it up. So right before Vermont's live stream, I fixed me a small plate about this big with potato salad. So that's what I had for breakfast. I had potato salad, or as I like to call it, I had tater salad for breakfast. And then this afternoon, about 1 o'clock, I had a can of light pears. That's what I had for lunch today. And I'm thinking tonight I'll probably have me a can of fruit cocktail. And I'm thinking about a cup of rice with some sliced up chicken breast lunch meat that I have. That's the least sodium stuff I got. So that's what I'm thinking about having for dinner tonight. But yeah, this not eating sodium is for the birds. In general, every tropical fruits here are cheap. Yeah, Jackie, that's because of where you're from. You're right, Jackie. You're absolutely right. I've heard it's very cheap down there. But here in America, anything that's imported is expensive. I love pineapple. But I got to where I can't eat pineapple because my acid reflux, heartburn. I can't eat pineapple no more. But I love pineapple. That's my favorite. Besides, next to watermelon, it would have probably been pineapple when I was growing up as a kid. I had chicken breast and cottage cheese for lunch and a 1% chocolate milk. That's what my chocolate milk is. 1%. Hey, the Benells, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, absolutely, Jackie. I do. I do. How's married life? How is married life treating you? Yep, I know it's you, Brooke. I know it's Brooke. How's married life treating you? I remember you. But yeah, so tonight I guess I'll have 1 cup of rice with some sliced up chicken breast and a can of either peaches or I'll have a can of fruit cocktail. Yep, 9 months. How's it going? Okay, I may have chased it down with a gingerbread Swiss roll. Vermont. Vermont. Brooke says, so good. Going on 9 months. Wow, you made it 9 months, Brooke? That's awesome. Congratulations. Dang, it seems like longer than that, Brooke. Seems like you and that young lady, Arabelle. Seems like you guys got married about the same time. 2/3 counts, doesn't it? I don't know about that, Vermont. I don't know about that. Super good. You got a puppy? Well, that's awesome. I thought you was going to say we got a baby on the way. Brooke's got a puppy. Okay. Hey, Ing Diaz, how you doing? Glad to have you back here with us today. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, I thought Brooke was saying we got a baby on the way. Is what I thought she was going to say, but she said we got a puppy. A puppy. You gotta love the puppies, y'all. I love my wild dogs out back. They love me too when I feed them. That's about the only time. Baby is easier. Puppy poops on the floor. I hear you, Vermont. So yeah, I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, y'all. I've cut out. I had already cut out the snacks, and I got off the Propel water because of the sodium. And now I'm trying to cut back on my sodium too. Our puppy is well trained. He's 3 months and already potty trained very well. We work with him every day. Awesome, Brooke. That's awesome. No babies for a while, waiting until husband is out of the military. Yeah, I don't blame y'all, Brooke. That's a great idea, Brooke. It really is. That's a great idea. It was rough on me being a dad in the military, and then when me and my wife split up, I got custody of my daughter. So the last 7 months I was in, I was a single parent in the military. That was tough. Yeah, I had to quit drinking the Propel water, Brooke. It had way too much sodium in it. It messed me up. I ended up with a prostate infection and really bad kidney stones, Brooke. Uh, I didn't even read the bottle, but Propel was loaded with sodium, so it messed me up. So now I'm on Crystal Light, the Crystal Light powder, and so far that has worked out well. So far, the Crystal Light's working well. But yep, day 2 of the blood pressure medicine, y'all. I do not feel as bad today as I did yesterday. Yesterday, I feel like I'd been run over by a Mack truck, a big giant tractor and trailer. That's what I felt like yesterday. Today, I feel like I've been run over by a school bus. which is a whole lot better than getting run over by a tractor and trailer. So I feel a lot more better today than I did yesterday. Can't believe I said more better. Well, I really am a hillbilly. Saying things like more better. Yeah, I really am a hillbilly. More better. But I do feel a little bit better today compared to yesterday. But mom's got 2 blood pressure machines, and I don't believe either one of them today. Laugh out loud. Yep, I was laughing when you said that. I try to keep myself from saying things like that, Vermont. I try my best to keep this from saying things like that, but sometimes they slip out. Sometimes they slip out every now and then. If you go back and listen to some of my live streams, every now and then I mess up and something like that comes out. But I try my best not to let that happen. Kind of like used to could. Yeah, that's exactly right. Was watching Laugh In on you last night. But yeah, I screw up every now and then and let something slip out that I probably shouldn't. Everybody calls me the dumb old hillbilly already, so I try not to sound completely dumb, but sometimes it just slips out. You know what I mean? But guys, this blood pressure thing has got me confused. On YouTube last night, watch Laugh In. I got you, KK. This darn blood pressure thing's got me totally confused. Totally, totally confused. When I went to the doctor on Wednesday, my blood pressure was 146 over 95. 146 over 95. So I took my first blood pressure pill yesterday morning. I took my second blood pressure pill this morning. And I took my blood pressure 3 times over 2-hour time frame with 2 different blood pressure machines that my mom's got. And both of her machines said that my blood pressure was between 101 and 103 over 77 to 79. There is no way that my blood pressure went down in 2 days. There's no way that it went down that much in 2 days. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Something's wrong. I don't know what, but there's no way it went down that much. So I got to go back to the doctor next Thursday and try to figure out what the heck. Hillbilly, if I wander around Italy, would that make me Roman? No, it'd make you Italian. It'd make you Italian, Vermont. Don't forget the stress you feel at the doctor's. Yeah, but dude, Vermont, there's no way my blood pressure went down. The upper one went down 45 points and the lower one dropped 8 points. And I only took that medicine for 2 days, dude. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't understand it. I don't think that there's no way that medicine did that fast. Something is not right. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what it is, but something is not right. But anyway, I go back next Thursday. Go back next Thursday and see what the doctor tells me then. I just don't get it. I don't believe it. I don't understand it. Don't understand it. It's a very powerful med for people who have never taken it. Check in 2 days, it will go back up a little. I hear you, brother. Yeah, I took it with her one machine that she uses all the time, and I know it's accurate because it matches the doctor when she's come. I took my blood pressure; it was 101/76. I said, "There's no way." I said, "Your machine is broke." So she said, "I got another one in the bedroom." So I went in the bedroom and got that one, and it come. I got it out and I checked it, and it was 100. Was it 100 or 101/77? I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Dagnall said blood pressure fluctuates and the reading can be off. Just look at the average. Yeah, but Dagnall, it goes down 40 points, dude, in 2 days. I don't get that. I don't get that, Dagnall. The upper one went down 40 points and the bottom one's down 8 points. And I only took the medicine for 2 days. I don't think the hillbilly, that was the joke of the day. Rome was in Italy. Roman, laugh out loud. Nope, you're right. It's I hear you, Vermont. I hear you, Vermont. So I don't know, y'all. Beats the heck out of me. Mine was over 180 at my appointment. The last night, 127. I got you, brother. Yeah, I know. It just seems strange to me. In 2 days, it dropped that much. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll see. I'll see next Thursday when I go back to the doctor and they can check it with their machine. They check it. They put that darn stethoscope in and check it, listening to that thing. I don't know what they're listening for, but they do it with the stethoscope at the doctor's office. Mine was over 180 at my appointment, and last night 127. I got you. Medicine just makes you go to the bathroom to help lower pressure. It's not a miracle drug. I hear you, dude. I hear you, brother. But anyway, I'll find out next Thursday. It can change 30 or 40 points depending upon what you're doing. I got you. Yeah, I just come back from the grocery store. Come back from the grocery store and I checked it when I got back. Of course, when I got back, it had only been about 3 hours that I took it before I got back from the grocery store. So I took the medicine right at 6 o'clock this morning. I got back from the grocery store about 9. Vermont says, KK, sorry, I never trust stairs. They are always up to something. No, they half the time they're up to something, and the other half they're down to something, Vermont. Half the time they're down to something. Using the cuff at the doctor never read accurately for me. They would do it by hand. They got them. This place I went to, Daniel, they got a machine off the wall, but she puts the stethoscope and listens with the stethoscope. I don't know what's up with that. Check it at different times. I got you. I'm probably going to check it tonight before I go to bed to see what the difference is a couple hours after taking the medicine versus what it'd be tonight. So I'll probably take it tonight. KK says Hillbilly Comedy Show starring Vermont Paint. That's right. That's right. Between Vermont Paint and Tony Damon and Daggin Hills. Tried after doing some jumping jacks and when port sitting. I hear you, brother. I'll be doing some port sitting next week, dude. It's going to be 69 degrees here. Hey, T Studio X, how you doing today, brother? Glad to have you here visiting with us. Yeah, I'm going to be busting out the shorts and the flip-flops and the T-shirts next week. Arlene Berdita, why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, Vermont Paint. She probably ain't even going to see that, Vermont. She's probably sleeping. I haven't seen her today, KK. Appreciate you sharing me out, T Studio X. Yeah, she's probably asleep, Vermont. She didn't even see that joke. Yeah, Arlene didn't even see that joke, Vermont. Yeah, he's on a roll, all right, KK. He's on a roll, rolling down the darn steps. Rolling down the darn steps. Getting her electronics checked, I think. That's right. She was supposed to get her electronics checked today, wasn't she? They're going to check in and come in and check the components or something. Isn't that what she said, Daggin Hills? I sent her a message. Vermont says, yeah, that's why I hated when we located underground power, y'all. I tried my best to stay away from power contracts and gas contracts, locating the underground utilities, because a lot of times if one of the locators would mismark an electrical line and it got cut going to the house, it would burn up everything in the house. You would not believe in my career, the companies that I work for, how many TVs, refrigerators, washing machines, dryers, stoves, stereo systems that we had to replace if a line got mismarked. I'd be scared to think how many of those that we paid for through my career in the locate business. Yeah, maybe so, Daggin Hills. But yeah, we used to have to replace them all, y'all. Yeah, the darn neutral get hit. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, we were replacing everything. Cable TV company would make us pay for their TV boxes, all that stuff. They would have to cut through a drain pipe I used for conduit. I ran all my underground in a pipe. It should be mandatory, Vermont. It should be mandatory. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie, we go live every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every day. Come back and visit with us. Yeah, you're right, Daggin Hills. But Vermont, that should be state law everywhere. Every gas line and every electric line should be in a steel pipe. Should be mandatory. Life with T Will. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that should be federal law. That every bit the gas lines and electrical lines should be in steel pipe. No questions asked. See you, Jackie. Thank you, my friend. Should be mandatory. That should be a federal law. T2UX says, I agree with you. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Gas and electric. Every one of them. Mine is the 6-inch green PVC pipe, heavy wall. I got you. Yeah, we do too, Daggin Hills. We do too, Daggin Hills. South Carolina's even got the old step poles, Daggin Hills. Can any of y'all tell me what a step pole, telephone pole is? Does anybody know what a step telephone pole is? They're very rare anymore. Hardly nobody's got them. We got some over in Camden, South Carolina, and we still had some in Columbia, South Carolina when I worked for the phone company. Got you, Vermont. The step telephone poles, we used to carry them on our trucks with screw-in pegs. They'd be about 7 feet, 8 feet off the ground. A pole that joined the family through marriage. I hear you, Daniel. No, it's actually telephone poles that have the pegs drilled in the poles, but they're about 7 or 8 foot off the ground before the first one. So we used to have to carry screw-in pegs into the poles, and you climb straight up those. That way you didn't have to gaff. You didn't have to put on the gaffs and gaff the pole. For anybody that knows what gaffing is, we have a few left in the hills. I got you, Vermont. Hey, comrade Tony Damien, how you doing? Yeah, but the step poles were a whole lot safer than putting on gaffs. Those gaffs, I did not trust them things. I hated them. Told you, laugh out loud. I hear you, Vermont. Yeah, there's something about having your fat butt and you're up there on a little bitty darn spike on each one of your feet holding you 30 foot off the ground. Where the step pole, it's just like they're screwed in. It's just like climbing a ladder on the step poles. They were too expensive for them, though. It's too expensive for the phone company to pay for the step poles. So that's when they started using gaffs, had to gaff everything. The strike check people are supposed to be there any second. Why didn't they come this morning? I hated the damn splinters. I've connected a few poles. Dude, it's a pain in the butt, Vermont. Vermont, they got a new thing now, dude. I'm trying to think what they call it now, Vermont. Instead, back in the day, Vermont, we just throw a strap around the safety belt and go up with the strap and gaff. Now they got a new thing. I can't remember what you call it, but it actually connects around the pole. It's just loose enough for you to slide it up, but it goes around the pole. But if your gaff comes out and you go to fall, it slams you right into the pole. So if you're gaffing and that thing's around the pole and your gaff comes out, it slams you into the pole. And when I say it slams you and your legs are in the gaffs on the sides of the pole. So guess what's the first part of your body that hits the pole? Yeah. Uh, there's a chance you might not ever have kids again. The guys here have a tree climber, like a tree stand for hunting. Strange device. I got you, Vermont. Yeah, this thing's leather and it goes around the pole, and you keep it just loose enough to where you can stand on your gaffs and you slide it up, and then you gaff up, and then you slide it up. But if your gaff comes out, it slams you straight into the pole. You can't fall with it. There's no way to fall. It's impossible to fall with the thing if you have it adjusted right. But it will dang sure put you into the pole. Daggin Hills says they use a lift here. We had bucket trucks too, Daggin Hills, but if we had to go rear easement to hang a TV drop or a phone drop, we had to carry our gaffs and gaff the poles up and down because you couldn't get the bucket truck in people's backyards or into the woods. So you either toted a 32-foot extension ladder back there or you gaffed it with your gaffs. Dang, I wish I could think of the name of that thing. Anyway, you can't fall no more. They got it fixed to where you cannot fall. They say they designed that because a lot of the phone companies, it's the only way they could get insurance for people that still gaff the poles, going up and down the poles on gaffs. They had to come up with that safety harness to where it's impossible to fall. That's the only way they could get insurance and keep up with it. Most cable companies and all those, a lot of power companies, all them, they got it to where they don't even gaff poles no more. AT&T is one of the few that still does that. All the cable companies, they either use extension ladders or bucket vans or bring in big bucket trucks. But anyway, protect the jewels of life. Yeah, KK. When you're up there, you're like KK. Those gaffs I'm talking about. It's like climbing a pole and you stick a nail, and the nail's connected to your foot. You're up there standing on two nails stuck in the side of a telephone pole. That's all that's holding you up until they made this harness. And now with this harness, it keeps you from falling. I view those glass things from the top of the poles. Gotcha. You know, Daniels, what's really collectible is I don't know if you saw them or not, but the old lightning rods had those balls. I know Vermont knows what they're made out of, but those are very collectible on the old farmhouses and on the old barns. Those are they used to be very, very collectible. People used to pay big money for those. Like what happened at Tony Damon's house, instead of lightning coming in, it used to hit those. They were like lightning rods, but they had those balls on top of the houses. But yeah, those were very collectible there a few years ago. Where do you keep the dollars they give you? We were talking dancing, right? I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother. Yeah, some kind of insulator. It's an insulator on the power line. Yeah, it's an insulator. But the ones on top of the houses, they used to make them decorative. They used to make them all different shapes and sizes. But yeah, it's an insulator on the power line. Yep. Most were blown glass crystal balls. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Well, that's what I need, a crystal ball. I need to look in the darn crystal ball. I'll be right back, guys. Give me just a couple of minutes. I've been at it for an hour now. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. Hey, Warhawk, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you here. Increase Joel, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, guys, the problem with working in the utility industry and the underground utility locating businesses, you have to sign 10-year non-competes. 10-year non-competes. And if you get sold or you get fired, the non-compete's null and void. But if you quit, you're held out for 10 years. So that's the problem. DBI, solid safety, fall hard. Warhawk, I don't know. I cannot remember the name of it, but you cannot fall when you're gaffing a pole. Tony Damon said, "What are you eating on your new diet?" This morning I had potato salad for breakfast, and I had a can of light pears for lunch. Tony Damon. But yeah, Warhawk, you cannot fall with these. If you got it adjusted around the pole, you cannot fall. There's no way to fall. It slams you into the pole. There's no falling. But yeah, like me, when I quit in 2019 to come home and take care of my mom, I am locked out of the locate industry for 10 years. So that career is gone. That career is gone. I ain't giving up Dukes, Daggin Hills. I already looked at the jar, dude. I don't care. I'm not giving up Dukes. That will not happen, brother. I think I'm going to start eating a bunch of scrambled eggs, fried eggs, and egg salad, stuff like that. And I guess I'll go back to eating tuna fish again. I tried to find the canned chicken breast in water at the grocery store today, Daggin Hills. They didn't have any. Glasses Kingdom, what's up, TR? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I will not give up Dukes. That ain't gonna happen. If you reduce the amount, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I think too. Daggin Hills, I'm just gonna reduce it. Because I can't give up everything. And what I'm gonna start doing on my sub sandwiches, Daggin Hills, I'm gonna keep just buying the white chicken breast, and whatever it's got in it, it'll just have it. So I'll keep eating tuna fish, the chicken breast, and eating more fruits, eating more canned fruits. I bought a whole bunch of canned fruits today, so I'm just going to try to cut back. Yep, poor old SF Rose with her broken ribs. With her broken ribs. But yeah, at least if I cut back, I guess. Yeah, I looked at the roast beef today just to check, and the roast beef had like 350% sodium in it, and I love that roast beef on a sub sandwich. But it's got way too much sodium. And I don't eat turkey sausage. The grocery store I looked today does have the microwavable pork sausage, but it's full of sodium. BRB in a minute. Gotcha, Vermont. But yeah, it's got way too much sodium in the regular pork sausage. They have low or reduced sodium everything now, even bacon. Yeah, as long as it's not the turkey, brother. I've tried and tried and tried to eat turkey sausage. I guess I could make myself get used to eating it, but I just don't like it. Now I can eat the tuna fish out of the can, not the oil, but in the water. Always get the tuna fish and I mix it up with the Duke's mayonnaise. I can do the tuna fish. I can do the chicken, the white meat chicken in the water out of the can. I can do that. I figure I'll just keep buying the deli chicken breast, just a regular one, not the smoked one or none of that, because that's got more sodium in it. So I guess I'll do that. And what's up, Ten Bass? You unthawed yet? You unthawed yet, Ten Bass? I know it's cold up there, brother. Hey, Lala versus Food. How in the world you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you in forever. How you doing, Lala? Hey, sexy. How you doing? How's Ashley doing? I haven't seen you in forever either. Got to 17 today? Dang, dude, you should have went fishing. You should have went fishing today, Ten Bass. Still stuck in the snow. Okay, Tony Damon, good luck. Yeah, 17, you should have went bass fishing today, brother. How many did you catch today? Ashley's better. Awesome. 10 bass. Here in South Carolina next Thursday, 69 degrees, brother. 69 degrees next Thursday here in South Carolina. Monday's going to be 60, and it goes up 66, 67, and 69 on Thursday of next week. Sexy says it's 29. Yeah, we got a heat wave next week. What's up, Allie Mac? How's everything over in the Highlands of Scotland today, brother? Hope you're doing well. And we hit 40s next week, brother. Yeah, you keep the 40. I'll take the 69, dude. I'll take the 69. What's up, Allie Mac? How you doing, brother? Glad to have you stopping by and visiting with us. Yeah, I hope everybody has a heat wave, sexy. I hope everybody has a heat wave. I do, I do, I do. The whole country needs a darn heat wave. Lala versus Food is in the house. All good over here. Had a great morning, good weather. I feel spring is coming. Hey, no worries, sexy. No worries, sexy. Don't worry about it, young lady. Do not worry about it, sexy. Yeah, I hope spring's on the way, brother. I truly do. I hope next week is the beginning of our spring. It would be nice. Uh, we done for the last 3 or 4 days. The woods in the front yard has been full of robin redbreast here. I mean, like hundreds of them been here for the last 3 days. Hey, sexy, don't worry about it, young lady. Hey, Ashley. Oliver's Food said, I can't wait for summer. Yeah, me neither. See, up home in the mountains where I'm from, when the robins showed up, that meant spring was within a couple of weeks. So hopefully it does it here. Now, March of last year was very cold here. It was cold here in March last year. So hopefully that's not the case this year. Yeah, I hope it's not the case this year. I want it to warm up and get warm. I'm tired of cold. I'm tired of winter. I'm tired of this darn rain. About to turn into a fish. Yeah, winter's long this year. Absolutely. Absolutely. It seems like it's been going forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It started getting cold here in October. Yeah, Lala versus Food. Chicago's miserable. Chicago's another cold, miserable place. Yeah, that boiling the water is a pain too, sexy. It is. That's a pain in the rear. But yeah, hopefully spring's right around the corner. Spring, spring, spring. Dagenhill said it's been a mild winter here, not even frost on the cars. Dang. I don't like winter in the Highlands. As I get older, they get worse. I'm the same way, Allie Mac. Allie Mac, cold used to didn't bother me, dude. Growing up in the mountains where I'm from, I loved cold weather. I couldn't stand the heat. And now that I got old, I'm just the opposite. I love the heat and I hate the cold. Hey, Grandpa Kevin, how you doing today, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in and visiting with us. Yeah, one day last week it comes such a frost here, it looked like snow outside, y'all. The whole grass, everything was just sparkling. It's kind of like it was snow. It comes such a heavy frost. And then it started raining, and it's rained 6 out of the last 7 days. So if they try to say we're under a drought this year, they're going to be wrong. I like cold, dry days. Not me, Allie Mac. Brother, I got to where I can't stand the cold. It hurts me. Vermont said it's snowing here again. Dagenhill says you're not that old. I'm too old for cold weather, brother. And this rain's absolutely killing my hips and my knees. My hips and my knees, this cold weather or this rainy weather just kills me. Yeah, Vermont can keep. I hope it. I hope it snows at Vermont's house all the way till July. I hope he's got snow on the ground in July. He's just the man for having that much snow all the way until July. He can take a video of his front yard on July the 4th and 2 foot of snow. And yes, we've had snow on the 4th of July. I tell you what, Vermont, we pulled out of Utica, New York one year. That it was like the last day of April or next to last day of April. And we pulled out of Utica, New York uh, in the bucket truck. There were snowflakes that big around coming down. And we pulled out of Utica, New York that year. It's like the last day of April or next to last day of April. It was snowing like crazy that year. Utica, New York. We was up there working for We were splicing fiber for Adelphia Business Solution. That's when I was telling you, Vermont, we were splicing fiber up there in Rome at the old Air Force Base. That's lower than I am too. Yep. Yeah, we were splicing fiber in Utica and over there in Rome at the old Air Force Base. I think it was Air Force Base in Rome. But yeah, we were splicing fiber all over up there. It was snowing like crazy when we pulled out of there. I was glad to be heading out. Utica's where we stayed at the first night. The Union guys busted all our tires on all of our bucket trucks. They flattened all the tires on our bucket trucks. It doesn't help that I live at 2,700 feet. I hear you, dude. Dang, you live on a molehill compared to up home. You live on a molehill, brother, compared to up home where I'm from. Yeah, the Union guys flattened all our tires. The first night we were up there at the hotel, we come out the next morning, all the tires were flat on all our bucket trucks. Yep, but I'm way north. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother. You might as well be a darn Canadian, Vermont. You know that? You might as well be a darn Canadian, dude. I think Vermont's one of them Canucks. Ain't that what they call the Canadians? Canucks? I think he's one of them Canucks. Vermont says, shut up, please. I hear you, dude. Queen Cocabella, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming by. How you been doing? I hope you're safe and doing well. I hope you're safe and doing well, my friend. I always wanted to go visit Scotland, but I'd starve to death over there because I ain't eating some of that stuff they eat over there. I just can't eat some of that stuff they eat over there. I get over there in the Highlands of Scotland drinking some of that moonshine they got, and I'd wake up in a field of sheep. I really would be in trouble. Wake up the next morning, I'd be in a field of sheep. Vermont says he needs it to be frozen. Yeah, Allie Mac, I always wanted to come and visit. This is Karonda P. I changed my name, family. Okay, Karonda P. Queen. I can't see the darn thumbnail. Oh, I see you now. I see you now, Karonda P. I see your thumbnail. I recognize you now. It doesn't rain all the time. We just tell people that. I hear you, Allie Mac. Yeah, I see your thumbnail now, Karonda P. Yeah, I see your thumbnail. I can see the thumbnail now. I need to get some new glasses. I've had these glasses now, what? 3 years? How often you supposed to get your glasses checked, Vermont? Hey, Chad, how you doing, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a while. How often you get your glasses checked, Vermont? Dang, 2 days in a row I have to be good. That's right. My glasses are old. Every 2 years, Allie Mac says. I've had these glasses for 3 years now, I think. I probably need to get them checked. Vermont says tested once a year. Laugh out loud. Oops, you missed it. Yeah, I probably need to get mine checked then, because I can't see that good. We won't forget you, Karonda P. I'm doing good, Chad. Thank you for asking. Glasses Kingdom is here for those who need glasses. I probably need some new ones. I probably do need some new ones. Be honest with you, I spend more time looking out the bifocals now just to read the chat. Looking out the top part, I can't read the chat no more. More and more and more, I'm having to look out the bifocals. So I probably do need to get them checked again. Yeah, every year you're supposed to get them checked. Lord, I hadn't been. Well, before I went and got these glasses 3 years ago, I hadn't been to the eye doctor since 1986. So I went from 86 to 3 years ago. So from 86 to 2018, I had not been to an eye doctor at all. Never had my eyes checked since I got out of the military. Ask Glasses Kingdom, he knows. TR don't know nothing about no glasses. He needs quadfocals. He needs quadfocals. I'm starting to have issues. I may need to lose my wrench. It's hard not to use it. I hear you. I hear you, dude. I just need mine for driving. I have long sight or something. I hear you, Allie Mac. I have reading glasses too now. You're supposed to get them checked every year. Every year. Yeah, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that no more. Yeah, Glasses Kingdom needs quadfocals. Quadfocals. I tell you right now, I think TR has more pairs of glasses than anybody I've ever met in my life. Remember, guys used to go to his live stream? He had pairs of glasses everywhere. He had glasses all over his house. He'd be sitting there with his face all the way up against the computer screen, squinting like this, trying to read the chat. And he had 500 pairs of darn glasses laying around everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. TR don't know. Glasses Kingdom is about glasses. See my glasses review and video. There's a link in there for affordable glasses. Yeah, TR had about 50 pairs of glasses and he wouldn't put the darn things on. He had his nose all the way up against the computer screen trying to read the darn chat. Used to tickle me to death, squinting and squinting. And you could watch him sitting in his chair. I guess he didn't think anybody would notice. He'd be sitting in his chair and he'd go to call out the names to recognize everybody. And he'd lean forward in that nice black and red chair he had. his nose would be almost all the way up to the darn computer. That's right, Karonda. He'd be leaning over in that chair. I thought he was going to, there for a while, I thought he was going to fall, slam out of the chair. He was so close to the computer screen. Check my pressure, Carolina. 102/63, so it can vary a lot. Ah, gotcha, Daggin Hills. Gotcha. I think he discovered he can zoom in his Mac screen. I hear you, Vermont. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to fall out of the darn chair and hurt himself. Hey, SF Rose. I can't leave TR alone. That ain't going to happen. That whole time, y'all, you know, SF Rose was sitting behind him where you couldn't see him. She had a rope. She was holding a rope to keep him from falling completely out of his chair into the computer screen. Hey, Skywatcher footage, how you doing today, my friend? Yeah, SF Rose was back there with a rope, holding the rope like this so he didn't fall into the computer screen. I do need glasses, SF Rose. I need some new ones. I need some new ones. Yeah, doing good, Skywatcher. I hope you're being safe, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I truly do. I think SF Rose said she wanted 3 foot of snow. I think SF Rose said she wanted 3 foot of snow, y'all. I can't afford them, SF Rose. I can't afford them. So you saying she had his hair tied to his chair for support? That's not funny. No, she didn't have his hair tied. She had a rope around his chest, and every time he'd lean forward, she'd pull it back. Vermont says, maybe it is funny. Dang, Vermont. Don't want nobody pulling his hair. But she did have a rope tied around his chest so he didn't fall out of the chair. He'll believe it can snow 10 feet. I'm home in bed. I don't care. Skywatcher footage says snow all melted here. SF Rose, down here in South Carolina, we're going to be 69 degrees next week. 69 next week. Hope you're feeling better, SF Rose. Hope you're feeling better. But yeah, I'll just be happy with some sunshine, y'all. It has been so depressing with all this rain. I'll just be happy to see some sunshine. Lord have mercy. I feel like them people living in Alaska where it stays dark like 22 hours a day. That's what it feels like down here lately. Vermont says, SF Rose, I asked him if the temp was as high as his age. I hear you. Hillbilly, I'm not feeling great. The pain is no joke. Yeah, SF Rose, I broke all the ribs in my right side in a car wreck one time. And I swear to goodness, I thought I was going to die. Die. I really did. It's no joke. I think it got to like minus 22 in Scotland when we had snow, Skywatcher footage says. Andrew said Alaska's beautiful. Yeah. Increase Joel, how you doing? Yeah, I broke all my ribs on the right side in a car wreck. And I tell you what, that was absolutely miserable. I'd cough or sneeze and have just cry like a baby. Yeah, that hurt. Cry like a baby. Yeah, that's what mom, when I quit my job in 2018, y'all, no, 2019, when I came home to take care of mom, she had five broke ribs on her left side, and she had four cracked vertebrae in her back. I don't think I've had pain like this, hillbilly, and I only have two fracture ones, but I feel like there's more wrong. Yeah, you better keep a check on it. The sun is shining here. Cron the P says, "Hey, Diana Brianna Fairchild, how you doing?" Hold on a minute, SF. Stick around here a minute, SF Rose. I'll show you something. Hold on just a minute, SF Rose. I want to show you. I'll show you something. I think I might have showed it to you before, but I'll show it to you again. Hold on just a minute. Got to try to find it. I'm a looking. Hang with me. SF Rose, that's what mom's side looked like. That's what mom's side looked like when she fell October of 2019, SF Rose. That's what her side looked like. Yeah, that's what her side looked like when she fell in October 2019. Yep, the older we get, the more careful we got to be. That's true. But yeah, that was five broke ribs there. Yeah, yeah, you got to worry about that, SF Rose. You got to worry about if the ribs went in. Got to worry about that. And so I just did a video today called "The Fear of Growing Old," which I'll put on tonight. I got you. Wait, does that mean I need to be careful? Vermont, dude, you shouldn't be able to even leave the house unless you're in one of those great big old air bubbles. One of those big old air bubbles. Dang, y'all, look at that darn bruise them vampires put on me. Y'all see that darn bruise? They stuck me four darn times trying to get blood out of me. About killed the old hillbilly. Yeah, they laid a hurting on the old hillbilly trying to take blood. Them darn vampires. Hillbilly, not one bruise at all. And I'm telling you, I'm suffering. So I do feel, yes, you need to go get it checked, SF Rose. I'm telling you, you better get it checked, SF Rose. My wife said no more snow machine surfing. She's a party pooper. Vermont, you're 2,055 years old, dude. 2,055 years old. It's time to grow up, dude. It's time to grow up. I'm just saying. It's time to grow up, brother. No more skateboarding. All that stuff's done. I would go, SF Rose. I would go. And I would actually ask them for an MRI, SF Rose. I would ask for an MRI so they could try to see what's going on inside there besides the ribs. I would get an MRI done, SF Rose. What's up, Rhino? How you doing? No, never going to happen. You get old when you do that. I hear you. SF Rose, I would ask for an MRI. I would ask for an MRI so they can see what else is going on in there. Because the X-ray is just going to show the bones. I would get an MRI. It's what I would get. Lucky Dog, what's up? What's up? How you doing, Lucky Dog? MRI and X-ray, absolutely, Andrew. An MRI and an X-ray. That's what I would do. Yeah, that X-ray just looks at the bones, but that MRI looks at everything else. You got to get it checked, SF Rose. Yeah, Queen. They tried to take blood from the old hillbilly. They stuck me 4 times, Queen. They stuck me 4 times before they hit the vein. That I don't know, SF Rose. I don't know about a CT scan. You'll have to ask somebody. Ask Vermont. He should know. As many times as he's been CAT scanned, X-rayed, and MRI'd, he should be able to tell you, SF Rose. Focus on a spot in your mind, like a happy place you have been. It works. Don't think about the machine at all. Well, SF Rose, there you go. When they put you inside there, just think about the old Carolina hillbilly. You'll be good to go. Good advice, Vermont. She can just think about the old Carolina hillbilly. She'll be good. That's for the head hillbilly CT scan. I got you. Vermont says CT scan will help, but not as good as an MRI. Yeah, if they put you in the tube, SF Rose, just go to a happy place and think about the old hillbilly. You'll come out smelling like a rose. SF Rose says, OMG, hillbilly, I'll puke. Oh no. You'll come out of there, you'll be telling them, say, can I please stay in here for 10 more minutes? Come on now. Give me 10 more minutes in here relaxing. That's exactly what it'd be. That doctor would be saying, ma'am, you've been in here for 2 hours. SF Rose be like, just 10 more minutes. I'm thinking about the old hillbilly. That's right. Allie Max laughing at me. Yeah, Allie Max laughing at me. My buddy Allie Max laughing at me. Oh, yes. Please give me 10 more minutes. That's right. Andrew, SF Rose, you could have the hillbilly on your show. Vermont says, I've had 30 plus MRIs and I got buried alive once welding pipe in a ditch. Trust me, SF Rose. There he goes, SF Rose. Vermont says, all you got to do is think about the old hillbilly. I hear you, Allie Mac. SF Rose said, Andrew, I'd lose all my members. What? What did Andrew say? SF Rose, you could have the hillbilly on your show. No, I can't go on nobody's channels. I can't go on nobody's channels. I run everybody off when I go on people's channels. I run everybody off when I go on people's channels or their live streams. Vermont says, SF Rose, you may wish to think of Jamaica. What? Andrew says, SF Rose, think about the TR show. Don't think about TR. Need to be thinking about the old hillbilly. I fell 10 foot. I went to work, did a shift, then went to hospital after work. Dang. Funny. My biggest live is with you on it, hillbilly. What? No, I run everybody off. The problem is the people that come to y'all's live streams don't come to my live stream. They get taken a little bit. They get confused when I come on y'all's live streams. Allie Mac, I would, brother, but I can't understand a word you say. Allie Mac, I'd come on your live streams, brother, but I can't understand a word you say, brother. I can understand Braveheart Scrapper pretty good, but dude, I can't understand you. I try hard, but I only understand about one out of about every 5 words. Now I can understand Braveheart, but poor old Allie Mac, he's like that Chrissy Canvas art. I can't understand about every third, fourth, fifth word. Is the only one I can understand. You're welcome on any live I do, but your name, the time, and the place. Dude, I don't like anymore. I got to where I don't want to cause anybody any problems. I hear you, Allie Mac. I hear you, brother. Yeah, apparently I'm back on the radar with that other person again. So I think he's got all those people fired up again. But you can still come on mine, but I'm not going live this week. Next week I'm doing the members only. Yeah, I'm back on the radar, SF Rose, for that one person. Yeah, somebody's got Carolina Hillbilly's name rolling off his lips again. So I've been trying to lay low from everybody. I don't want to cause anybody any problems. But anyway. Try to avoid that drama at all costs. I try to avoid the drama anyway. No, I'm still on it, SF Rose. I'm still on it, SF Rose. I got you, Allie Mac. I appreciate it, y'all. I just don't like to cause trouble for everybody else. And a lot of times, I go in people's live streams, even talking in the chat, and some of those people are in there and they talk smack in the chat. So I try to stay away from people so I don't mess up y'all's live streams and stuff. But yeah, after a couple of months, it'll probably die back down again. Maybe he'll be talking about somebody else besides me. It's funny. It says that me and TR are jealous of him, but yet we don't talk about him. He talks about us all the time. I hear you, SF Rose. Yeah, he always talks about me and TR. He just can't let it go. He can't let it go. And we don't talk about him, but he just can't let us go. So next Tuesday night it is, 7:30 p.m. I'll see you there. I hear you, brother. I got you, Allie Mac. Yeah, you'd think, Lord, it's been a long time ago, y'all, since we got into it. It's been a long time. And then out of the clear blue last week or a couple of weeks ago, he just can't let it go. And I promise you, I am not jealous. Oh, he does, SF Rose, but he started it out talking about me and TR, how jealous we are of him. So, yeah, I ain't jealous. I don't care. He's got more people than me. I could care less. I don't care nothing about him. Just think he'd learn to keep his mouth shut. But anyway, I don't even want to talk about him. I don't even want to talk about him. I done said too much. But yeah, that whole crew can kiss my backside. I have no idea, SF Rose. Absolutely, Allie Max. Life is too short. Yeah, it's too short, brother. Yeah, I don't know, SF Rose. I don't know. A couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, when all this mess started with these new people, he throwed me and TR right out there in the front of the darn video he was making. Hey, JIT Preparedness, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling today, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're staying warm. Hope you're staying warm. But yeah, guys, it's been a good week. I hope everybody's got some plans this weekend. JIT says staying warm. Yeah, I hope everybody has some plans this weekend, guys. I'll look forward to the day when we all can really make some plans for the weekend once this mess is over with. Hopefully, we can start making some plans again. Get out and about and do something. To be honest with you, I really would like to go out and sit down at a restaurant and eat. I'd like to go to Cracker Barrel or something and sit down and have some meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy, cornbread. Yeah, it'd be nice to get out and about and go out and get something to eat. But anyway, guys, Lord have mercy. I've been sitting here running my mouth for almost 2 dang hours. Ain't none of y'all reminded me of that. Guys, I guess we're gonna shut this thing down. I've been on here almost 2 hours. I get to run in my mouth and don't pay attention. Yeah, Vermont, I got to shut this thing down, brother. I've been on here running my mouth all day. Guys, I appreciate everybody that come by the live stream today. I appreciate everybody that comes by every day and sits around and shoots the bull with us. And hopefully everybody had a couple of laughs today. And hopefully everybody has a great weekend. Be safe out there. Guys, always remember, be good to yourself and be good to each other. And I'll see everybody tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. All right, Vermont, let me know. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. See y'all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thanks, guys, for coming. See y'all.